Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And that's gone loose. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Thuram. Olise. Camavinga. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Mbappe! There's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Real chance! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Quick look, then plays it in. Now it's Mbappe. Olise. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. No goals as yet. Camavinga. Olise. Nice interception, well timed. Well, that is one way to stop him. Conte. Hernandez. It's Camavinga. Koundé. It's Camavinga. Saliba. Hernandez. That is Conte. Here's Tchouaméni. Camavinga. That is a brilliant interception. Hernandez.
That's going in strongly.
Olise. Thuram. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Real, and the shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. That's a sharp pass. Now that's well seen too. Olise. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kante does well to get it back. Olise, gently done. And he was quick to react. Konate moved on forwards. Mbappe. Olise. He's got space in the area. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Koundé. Camavinga. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Mbappe! Olise!
Oh, that was venomous.
And it's half-time here. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Tchouaméni picks it up from the goal kick. Olise, he can run onto that. Mbappe finds himself offside. And here's Mbappe. Hernandez. That is Conte. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! Oh no circumventing this opponent. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's managed to get free.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Tchouaméni, Camavinga. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Olise. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Olise, foot in.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Yep, it's a corner. That's a decent clearance. That's really well cleared.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 71 898.
Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Tries a shot! Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Konate deals with that comfortably. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Klaus got a long way forward to join the attack. Conte. Olise. France can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
France looking to pass their way through. Konate.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Olise. Conte.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Camavinga.
Good purposeful running this.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Chouameni. That is good alertness. Hernandez.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
And that is a little undercooked.
That'll be a throw.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9, le numéro 6, le numéro 7, le numéro 2. À leur place, le numéro 12, le numéro 13, le numéro 11,
That's been one straight
le
back.
numéro 5.
This has been a better
Attention,
game
changement.
than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
He's got the shot away!
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Taken back almost at once.
And he's running through.
Little doubt, that is a foul.
And he is going into that little black book.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Shot could be on. Kolumwani is flagged offside.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps
Time
additionnel.
added on will be 2 minutes. Mbappe. And the counter is on. Well read, nice interception. And it's gone back to the keeper. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
Nous vous demandons de bien vouloir garder
So to
vos
clarify,
véhicules
extra
uniquement dans les
time
parkings
will
au début
follow.
du jour de match. Merci de votre compréhension. Changement pour la France. Le numéro 22. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 14.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Conte. And the shot! Oh, that's incredible! Save the best for last!
Mbappe very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
France have taken the lead. Colomwani chasing after it. Rabiot. Fofana. Guendouzi. Hernandez. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Guendouzi! Oh, that could cost them.
Guendouzi couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded.
France have their second corner now. France are looking to go forward now. Conte. Here's Tchouaméni. And here's Kante. Dembele. Rabiot. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And he's on his way! That's it for the first period of extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 8. À sa place.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Saliba.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And that has been cleared. And he's heaved it away. And Koundé. Dembele goes on a charge down the left. That's tidy. And it's Conte.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Dembele having a look. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Fofana is there to clear.
France have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Konate. Now it's Mbappe. Nice control. And the cross comes in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Oh, easy pickings there. Deftly away. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
The action has already started.
And he's been shifted off it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
Conte. And Hernandez. That has been cut short.
Gone behind for a goal kick. And the pass is intercepted. Hernandez. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Tries to get it clear.
Oh, shooting chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
France with the corner, they're first.
He's had a shot! Goal! France!
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And the keeper beats it away.
Klaus clears it away.
Decent hit!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
And that was very necessary.
And playing cross-field, changing the point of attack.
And here's Kante. Nice ball. He's had a hit! They've scored! A game of thrills,
the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Mbappe. Thuram. Nice interception, well timed.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Can he find the finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's caused a worry or two. Chouameni. Dealt with nicely by the defence. France have it back and can go again. Nkunku. Now it's Camavinga. That is lovely. Back into the middle. Cleared without complication. And that's a throw-in. Klaus. France trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Played into space out wide. Hernandez. Now it's Nkunku. That's a fabulous ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Tries a header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a half-decent try. It's their second corner of the game. Nkunku plays it short. Hernandez. Can he finish? He's delivered all right! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
France take the lead. And here's Thuram. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he thumps it clear. Nicely aimed pass. Nicely worked. This might spell danger. There's the shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And the game has already resumed here.
France really need to...
Mbappe! And another try!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nkunku charging forward, the ball at his feet. Nkunku! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
France have their third corner. Chouameni tries to clear. France have the chance to go the other way. Conte. Good pressure, determined, intense. Chouameni, and they can counter here. Works it forward. And reclaimed it in a trice. Thuram! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Plenty to aim. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. It's level again. What a match we have.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Mbappe. Conte! In he goes again.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Konate, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe. Hernandez crosses. And the finish! Nkunku. Can he put it away?
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Conte. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Nkunku did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Camavinga. Thuram. He's got the shot away! Goal! France! And the comeback is complete! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 13.
France go into the lead.
2.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Le numéro 6. Le numéro 5. Attention, changement.
No luck with that dink over the top. Saliba. And he was quick to react. Cross flung in towards the middle. Shapes to shoot! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping! France have their second corner now. Dembele gets it away. It's gone for a throw-in. Mbappe. Camavinga. Here's Chouameni. Upamecano.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's a good run down the left. And no, he's seen through all of that. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, can he get onto this? Chouameni.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Tries a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple. France need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Oh, that's a fine interception. And the number on the board is 3. Koundé, and they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And there goes the final whistle. They are pumped, boy they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game, but the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
This is the time you need that pace.
Camavinga. Now it's Thuram. Camavinga. And he's cut it out. Camavinga!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Chouameni. Now Saliba. Conte.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Chouameni. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Chips it through. Now who's going to be first to this?
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Olise. Now it's Thuram. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And now the breakaway. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's played him through. Oh, nicely intercepted.
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And they can counter here. Hernandez. And here's Thuram.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now that's well seen too. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Camavinga. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's there to get it away. Upamecano did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Olise. He's had it taken off him.
France certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Olise. Now it's Camavinga. Whistle's gone, that's foul. They're taking a moment to consider their options. So, what can they come up with here?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Olise. Mbappe. Mbappe Goes on a run down the left wing. Hernandez. Conte. Cross flung in towards the middle. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game-changer.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
France can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Chouameni. No, again there's no way through. It's gone for a throw-in. He intercepts the throw, that's well read. Conte. Thuram.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Klaus. He's a sharp little ball here. Klaus. It's a good run down the right. That's going to go a long way. And they're quick to get it back. Now that looks a decent ball. France do have a chance to counter here. Olise. Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be that...
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 7.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Oh, there's a probing ball. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Saliba gets across to intercept that. Olise.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And here's Colomwani. Chouameni. Now he's off and running. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Nkunku. Klaus. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Nkunku.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicked it back promptly. Played back. Oh, such a clever touch. Hits one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retreat. And he's following up! Goal! France! And they're back in front! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 2. À sa place.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Conte, can he spark a counter here? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's an inviting looking ball, that, and he's being shifted off it. And here's Colomwani.
France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, that's nice. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither part. There's the shot! No mistake! Two ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Can he finish? Now, who's... Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Chouameni. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Mbappe finds himself offside. Hernandez going full steam ahead down the left flank. He is through, and he's let fly. And with that, the final whistle. France were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Elise. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
Tchouameni, Camavinga. France controlling the possession in this early phase.
Oh no, this does not look good.
That's headed upfield. And here's Mbappe.
And he's really put himself on the line here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Elise plays it short.
And the shot!
They want to be quick to recover this. France have the chance to go the other way. Elise gets a foot in here.
Played into space out wide.
Conte. So it is still 0-0. Shifted upfield. Elise. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Elise. And Koundé. Now it's Camavinga. Chooses to go cross-field. Ball played for Klaus. Here's Tchouameni. Klaus. France look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting...
And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Konate.
Can he finish? Goal! France! And France are in front.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
France are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now it's Thuram. And he's quick to get it clear again. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Tchouameni.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Elise. Oh, this looks sharp. Saliba calmly anticipates. Olise. Chance! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Olise.
Nice bit of trickery.
And here's Mbappe.
Out towards the flank.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Une minute.
Camavinga. Oh, the shot could be on here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Thuram. Olise pinches it off him. And the first 45 minutes are up. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
France have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Olise, who does have an assist to his name. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Spread neatly. Very nicely done. Camavinga.
Look, it's a run defence is this.
He rises! Marvellous goal! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9.
France choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
France get themselves into the lead. France needing a change of fortune here. Klaus. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Mbappe
With a real chance here.
Mbappe!
Decent hit from there.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
That is lovely. And that is expertly dealt with.
really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Mbappe. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Elise. Camavinga. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Camavinga. Can he put it away? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Camavinga clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
France
7.
have their second
Le
corner
numéro
now.
6. À leur place, le numéro 14. Le numéro 13. Changement en cours.
And that has been cleared. He's gone for goal! Konate attempts a clearance. And it's Rabiot. Now, can they get it back? He's got plenty of space out wide here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Colomboani. France looking to pass their way through. And that was very necessary. And he's only too happy to take that back. Dembele.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Aim forwards. And here's Mbappe. Chouameni. Passing nice and neat. Lovely bit of skill. And the finish! He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Forwards and with intent. Klaus.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
France must do something here and very quickly.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now. France have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And here's Mbappe. He's in plenty of space here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Out of play for a throw. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Deftly away. No, it's not getting there. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. It's Rabiot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So that's it. It is all over. France can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
France, absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about, a painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the match... Chance for the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Kamavinga. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to jump.
Thuram! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. France clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
And here's Thuram. And he's heaved it away. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Thuram.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
France with another corner. Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Can he get it through? And now they can spring out of defence. Elise. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And through to the goalkeeper. Saliba cuts out the pass. Now it's Mbappe. Driving forward. Camavinga. Camavinga threads one in. Well timed, excellent interception. That is Conte. And here's Mbappe.
France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Hernandez. Conte.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And here's Thuram. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Elise. In with the challenge.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Hernandez. That's really well manoeuvred.
Changement.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And smartly reclaimed. Elise. That's a fabulous ball. Hits one! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. France are looking to go forward now. Saliba is there and he can get that clear. It's run loose here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
France can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Elise. Elise. Elise cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Camavinga. Mbappe. Mbappe!
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Saliba. Thuram chasing after it. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
France can really do with some bigger names standing up here.
He's got the shot away! That's really well cleared. Saliba. Defending was strong and firm. Chouameni. France trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb...
He's through, it's one-on-one. Decent hit! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Camavinga.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He's in a great position. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Konate gets it clear.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Hernandez. Klaus. France still have the cards to affect this game. Hernandez. Olise has created one goal already. There's the hit! Camavinga. And now the breakaway.
France have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Olise. Looking for the runner. That is a great pick out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
France needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 9, le numéro 6. À leur place, le numéro 14.
Hernandez.
Le numéro 12, le numéro 13. Changement en cours.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Fofana. And that is a little undercooked. Rabiot. Chouameni. Now Saliba. Chouameni. He's picked his way through.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And he was alert to it. Klaus. Now it's Rabiot.
France really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And he's managed to get free. And he's had it nicked away. Klaus got a long way forward to join the attack. Great chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with.
He's got the shot away! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast. Look, it's a run defence is this.
Big header! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Colomboani. He's found a way through. Mbappe! Oh, they could be caught out here. Thuram. Now this could be a chance. Koundé. France leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And the pass is intercepted. Camavinga. Oh, it's a promising build. Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Good read, needed to be. Saliba gets it clear. Saliba, forwards and with intent. Hernandez. Kolomwani did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. And the ball is out of play. Hernandez. Camavinga. Closing in on goal. They want to be quick to recover this. Big chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Now it's Thor. And he's gone backward here. And that's he's had a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Camavinga! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Saliba. Conte. Olise. And it's Conte. Olise proves too strong. Thuram. Kolomwani chasing after it. Upamecano cuts it out. And he goes cross-field. Hernandez. Great run on the overlap here. Kante, who's set up one goal so far. And it's played forward. Olise. Ball played for Klaus. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Camavinga clips it so gently. Hernandez. Klaus.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Hernandez. And it's Conte. Mbappe. He is through here. Hits one. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Hernandez. Camavinga. Tchouaméni. And it's Conte. Hernandez. Hernandez going full steam ahead down the left flank. Klaus. Tchouaméni. And he's in on goal. Olise! It's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
France sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're off again. Konate. And it's Conte. The ball has bounced loose now. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Another pass, he's going for goal! Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions. France couldn't really be more watertight in midfield, not a trickle is getting through.
Klaus. He's got away. Oh, good ball. Camavinga cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Klaus. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Chance here to counter. Conte, and he's found a way past. And through to the goalkeeper. Chouameni. Squeeze it
That's
through.
good play from him.
Might be danger here. Now the decent hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
France find a position of real strength now.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 7.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Le numéro 2. À leur place, le
And it's
numéro
Conte.
20.
Played
Le
back.
numéro 13.
That's good pressure.
Le
It
numéro
gave
12.
him no other choice.
In by Conte. No, he's managed to misplace that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Klaus. And Koundé. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Kante. Mignon will lay claim to that. And that has put paid to that. Conte.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nkunku, delicate ball, and it needs to be. He's through here. Oh, that was vital. Konate gets across to intercept that. Oh, that's a key interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Conte. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's free, he has got space. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Thuram. Olise. That is a great pick out. They've won a corner.